be having a discussion what are renewable and non-renewable resources of energy. Can anybody start over with this discussion?
Can I?
Introduce yourself and then start.
Okay, ma'am. Good afternoon, respected ma'am and my classmates. I am Simran Gupta of class 9th B, and here I am going to discuss on renewable resources. Resources means something from where we get anything. And when it comes to renewable resources, then there is a resources which we can renew. Means renewable word came from renew, and this energy can be renewed like sunlight, water, air. They all are natural and they can be renewed. If we will use it wisely, it will be not completely destroyed. It will last till many years. And like for example, if we take the example of solar energy, and the sunlight is in the unlimited quantity, so we can use it. That solar energy is used in our home for electricity and many more things.
Ma'am, first of all, green energy are referred to as the energy which is generated from natural resources. And green energy is a subset of the renewable energy, and it represents those renewable energies and technologies that provides the highest environmental benefits to the earth. And these are the resources which do not release pollutants in the air, or it leads the emissions of water. It conserves, green energy conserves water, and it constantly gets replenished.
Very good. Okay. Matangini, now
Ma'am,
share
green
your
energy
views.
means renewable energy which can renewed and regenerate, and these energy do not pollute our environment as well as human, and these are not harmful. They are very useful to us if they are biodegradable. Sometimes we use plastic bags. They are very harmful for our environment, whereas these types of energy did not harmful
Electrical energy
for our environment.
So now I would like to ask Devansh to express his views on the topic. Express your views.
Ma'am, that in the term green energy, green refers to as nature. So ma'am, green energy can be defined as a renewable source of energy that we obtain from our nature. It can be obtained from various forms, for example, air in form of wind, water, sunlight, human waste, dung, biogas, etc. Ma'am, uh, green energy is the most reliable source of energy in our today's world, as it is present for us unlimitedly, and it also does not pollute our environment. At our current state of technology, we cannot use green energy on a large scale, but if we are able to use green energy at a large scale in our future, then most of the pollution and problems of our environment will be solved efficiently.
Good morning, ma'am, and all my classmates. Myself, Tanya Pandey of class 9th B, and I am here to express my views on green energy. Green energy is any type of energy which is obtained by natural resources such as sunlight, plants, rain, tidal energy, and geothermal heat. Green energy doesn't have a harmful effect on our environment, on our mother nature, than those fossil fuels which produce harmful gases and thus leads to climate change, global warming, and greenhouse effect. The green energy is nowadays becoming more and more efficient and cheap day by day, and it is becoming more popular towards the youth and nowadays generation. Green energy is of the following types: solar energy, wind energy, biomass, geothermal energy, hydro energy. And these green energy, it has been estimated that more than 2/3 of the today's generation people have solar energy in their houses, which, and it has given 10.5 million people job opportunities, making it the biggest employer, and hence it is helping a lot in today's generation, and it has many good effects on our environment as well. So I think so the government should make everyone in the rural areas as well as in urban areas, people should be aware of the good effects of the green
very
energy.
Good. So she has given a very good point that most of the people of India are not educated and they are not aware of the term green energy. Okay, so actually what what will help in this situation is the awareness about green energy. They are not knowing that the fossil fuels are going to deplete one day. So the world will have to face a severe energy crisis. So before that, we need to switch over to the other
atmosphere.
prospects.
Green energy is important for replaces the negative effects of fossil derived from natural resources. Green energy is also often renewable and clean, meaning that they emit no or few greenhouse gases and are often readily available. Even when the full life cycle of green energy source is taken into consideration, they release far less greenhouse gases than fossil fuels, as well as few of a low level of air pollution. This is not just good for the plant, but is also better for the health of people and animals that have to breathe the air. Green energy can also lead to stable energy prices, as these sources are often produced locally and are not affected by geopolitical crises, price spikes, or supply chain disruptions. The economic benefit also includes job creation in buildings, the facilities that often serve the communities where the workers are employed. Due to local nature of energy production, through sources like solar and wind power, the energy infrastructure is more flexible and less dependent on centralized sources. That can lead to disruption as well as being less resistant to weather-related climatic change. Green energy also represents a low-cost solution for the energy needs of many parts of the world. This will only improve as costs continue to fall, further increasing the accessibility of energy, especially in the developing world.
Green energy comes from natural resources such as sunlight, wind, rain, tides, plant, algae, etc. These energy resources are renewable resources, meaning that they are naturally replenished. In contrast, fossil fuels are finite resources that take millions of years to develop and will continue to diminish with use. Green energy, however, utilize energy sources that are readily available all over the world, including rural and remote areas that don't otherwise have access to electricity. There are 6 types of green energy: solar energy, wind energy, hydropower energy, geothermal energy, biomass energy, biofuels energy. As green energy is important for the environment, and it replaces the negative effects of the fossil fuels with more environmentally friends alternatives.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Good
speak.
morning to all. Good morning to
Good
my
afternoon.
teacher.
Good afternoon. It's
And
12, Aman.
good afternoon to my teacher and my classmates.
Hmm.
Here we are in Zoom meeting to express our views in green energy. Green energy means renewable energy or sustainable energy. That is vast alternative for use of fossil fuel such as petroleum. Green energy means meeting the need of present without compromising the future. The alternative energy sources are said to be non-harmful to human and environment, and also are non-polluting energy resources. It basically reduces the pollution and impact on environment that the existing energy sources causing causing now and in the past by conventional energy sources such as fossil fuel, coal, and wood. These are non-renewable energy, also known as brown energy. These sources are mainly used in production of electricity and for fossil fuel and for boiler. They causes excessive amount of pollution such as carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide that could harm humans. The main aim for studying green energy is to literate the leaders on what is green energy and what are their
Very good.
importance.
Good. Okay. Now, Matangini has some facts to share with us. Yes, Matangini, put on your video and share with everybody. Aman, you
Good
were good.
afternoon. Good afternoon, Good afternoon, everybody. This is Matangni Pandey, student of class 9. Firstly, I would like to thank my school and teacher who gave me this opportunity to
You're most
speak upon
welcome.
such an important topic, green energy. Energy is an important asset for man today. We all revolves and depends upon different sources of energy. Green energy means renewable energy that can renewed and regenerate easily. Green energy is sustainable energy, which means meeting the needs of present without compromising with future. These alternative sources are said to be not said to be harmful to human and environment, and also are not polluting energy. This basically reduce pollution. Source of green energy comes from nature itself, being free to harvest. They are mainly derived from sun, water, and wind. Water, wind, and solar energy are constant. They are not make negative impact on nature and not causes pollution. Solar energy, we can use solar energy to reduce pollution and to increase green energy. We use solar panels, solar ovens, solar refrigerators, solar air conditioners, etc. And we use biodegradable waste instead of plastic bags to save our environment. Mother Earth blessed us with many of the important resources. Now it's our turn. Let's promise to each other we use the renewable resources that may help our Earth, that prevent our Earth, protect our Earth from very harmful resources.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Data.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Green energy comes from natural resources such as sunlight, wind, rain, tides, plants, algae, and geothermal heat. Some examples of green energy are solar energy, wind power, biofuels, biomass, hydropower, and geothermal power. These energy resources are renewable, meaning they are naturally replenished. In contrast, fossil fuels are finite resources that take millions of years to develop and will continue to diminish with use. Green energy, however, utilizes energy sources that are readily available all over the world, including in rural and remote areas that don't otherwise have access to electricity. Advances in renewable energy technologies have lowered the cost of solar panels, wind turbines, and other sources of green energy, placing the ability to produce electricity in the hands of the people rather than those of oils, gas, coal, and utility companies.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, we all are talking in this very prominent topic. So I would like to add something or the information that I got. I want to share with everybody that the use and the consumption of the green energy can also lower the use of the and the consumption of the natural gases, because it would increase the competitions and the diversifying our energy supplies. And ma'am, it reduces the emissions of water and conserves water, reduces waste and consumes less energy more than the conventional energy. And the earth is all we have in common. And green energy is an ideal and important way to reduce the effect of global warming and get a clean, green, healthy earth. And I've written a line on it, the webinar that we had right now. With this, I got an inspiration to write a line. It goes as, run away with time, but we are running in circles. And let's protect the earth together before it cripples.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ahana Tripathi, and I'm here to speak on the topic green energy. So the first question arises, what is green energy? Green energy is an energy type that is generated from natural resources such as sunlight, wind, and water. It often comes from renewable energy, but sources, though there are some difference between renewable energy and green energy. Green energy, or we can say power, is a subset of renewable energy and represent those renewable energy resources and technologies that provide the highest environmental benefit. While renewable energy includes resources that restore themselves over a short period of time and do not diminish. At the end, I just wanted to say that the key with these energy resources is that they do not harm our
And I am
environment.
here
Thank
to
you.
speak on the topic green energy. Green energy is the energy which comes from natural such as air, water, and sun. There are many type of green energy coming from a wide variety of sources. Some of these are better suited to specific environment or region. Green energy provides the highest environmental benefits, including power produced by solar, wind, geothermal, biogas, and certain eligible biomass sources. As we as we become more and more aware of our impact on environment, the importance of transitioning from conventional energy to resources to green energy resources is becoming clearer to consumers. Green energy is a solution to greater sustainability in
Good
our
morning, everyone. I
environment.
am Norup and I am going to speak on the topic green energy. So, green energy comes from natural resources such as sunlight, wind, rain, tides, plants, algae, and geothermal heat. These energy resources are renewable, meaning they are naturally replenished. It contrasts fossil fuels are in a finite resource that take millions of years to develop and will continue to diminish with use. Renewable energy resources also have a much smaller impact on our environment than fossil fuel, which produce pollutants such as greenhouse gases as a byproduct, contributing to climate changes. Gaining access to fossil fuel typically requires either mining or drilling deep in the earth, often in the ecological sensitive location. Green energy, however, utilizes energy resources that are readily available all over the world, including in rural and remote
Yes, ma'am.
areas.
My name is Ankam Pandey and I'm studying 9C. My roll number is 19 and I'm going to present my point of views on green energy. So the green energy that the word refers, green means environment friendly. So the green energy is an environment friendly energy which due to due to Energy Protection Agency EPA said that green energy is also a green electrical energy, so it is a clean energy, and it is a environment friendly energy. If we will use green energy, so it will give us a great and a bright future on this. And green energy also reduce carbon footprint emissions, and it also provide jobs to the many unemployed who are unemployed. If we set up a solar panel, due to it is a kind of solar energy, if we set up a solar panel, so it can give us employment to the many of the people who are unemployed. And there are there are six type of green energy: wind energy, solar energy, and biothermal plant, and
they can replenish, and we don't need to about their cost and presence in the nature. One of the best thing of the renewable energy is that they are clean and they does not produce any gases which causes greenhouse effect, and
Ari
also
of
help
class 9th
in.
A is here to speak on a topic on occasion of National Science Day. As you know that National Science Day is celebrated on 28th of Feb, but due to Sunday on that day, we are not able to. So, National Science Day is celebrated every year on 28th Feb to mark the discovery of Raman effect by renowned by Indian physicist Sir C.V. Raman. This day was observed the recommendation of National Council of Science and Technology Communication and NCSTC to that government of India. It was first observed in the year 1987. The year is celebrated across several educational institutions via schools, colleges, universities, etc. with great zeal. It is also observed in various medical science research institutions across India. Various themes were assigned with the National Science Day since the year 1999. We should also know that objectives of celebrating National Science Day. National Science Day is being celebrated every year to widely spread a message about the significance of scientific applications in daily life of the people, to display all the activities, efforts, achievements in the field of science for human welfare, to discuss all the issues and implement new technologies for the development of science. to give an opportunity to the scientific-minded citizens in country and to encourage the people as well as the popularize science and technology. Do you know why do we celebrate this National Science Day? We celebrate this because of the Sir Chandrasekharan Venkatan Raman. Sir C.V. Raman was a renowned physician born in 1888. He was awarded with Nobel Prize in Physics for his discovery of scattering of light, famously known as the Raman effect. Sir C.V. Raman is remembered for his major contributions in the field of vibration and sound, musical instruments, ultrasonic, diffraction, meteorological, collide optics, photoelectricity, X-ray diffraction, magnetism, and the Raman
Day
effect.
in our country using a simple experiment that is none other than the Raman effect, named its discoverer Sir C.V. Raman. It fetched him the Nobel Prize and placed India firmly in the list of scientifically progressing countries. The basic objective is in the observation of National Science Day is to spread the message of importance of science and its application among young people.
National Science Day is observed in India on 28th February every year to commemorate the discovery of Raman effect sir by C.V. Raman in 1928. On 28th February 1928, one of the greatest physicists C.V. Raman announced the novel discovery on the scattering of light when came is known to be as Raman effect. It was a very important discovery that earned him a Nobel Prize in 1930. Let us know about the some importance of National Science Day. National Science Day promotes science and technology and its feasibility in our day life. It also encourages scientists, writers, students, and others who are involved in the promotion of science and technology. Let us know about the conclusion of National Science Day. National Science Day must be observed with some diligence every year. It should not be limited only to the science fraternity, but also must have participants from various walk. Now I am going to tell about the topic green energy. So let us discuss what is energy first. Energy is a valuable resources that can be used to power different energy industries. In a world where manufacturing plays a vital role in the growth of countries' economies, it is important to have sustainable energy resources. Energy gives a system the ability to perform work, and without it, many industries cannot function. Now let us discuss what is green energy. Green energy is energy that can be harnessed without harming the environment in a major way. It is environment friendly and powers different system while realizing very little or no toxic substances into atmosphere. Now let us finally discuss what are the importance of green energy. First, it is renewable, sustainable, and dependable. Green energy will not run out of because it naturally replenishes, means it is renewable. Fossil fuel can get depleted, but green energy on the other hand is renewable and can be used for several used for years to come without the fear of having it exhausted. As long as the sun keeps shining, solar energy will be available. It is a sustainable and almost infinite source of energy that also provided there for nation. Now the second most important importance of green energy is environment friendly. It is the threat of global warming and climate change are real, and their effects are adverse. Scientists have been able to prove that climate change is not a myth, but it is a reality. It is therefore important to prevent the phenomenon and keep the planet safer.
Good morning, everyone. Topic science activity, which we are celebrating on the occasion of Science Day. The topic is green energy. So, what is green energy? So, green energy is any energy type that is generated from natural resources such as sunlight, wind, or water. It often comes from renewable resources, although there are some differences between renewable and green energy. The key with these energy resources are that they don't harm the environment through factors. So, as a source of energy, green energy often comes from renewable energy, as you said that it is connected somewhat from renewable energy. So, so it comes from solar energy, wind power, geothermal power. So, from the natural resources. Each of these technologies works in different ways, whether that is by taking power from the sun, as with solar panels, or using wind turbines, or the flow of water to generate energy. So there are most common 6 types of green energy. That is solar power, wind power, hydropower, geothermal power, biomass, and biofuels. So we will explore them one by one. So solar power, it is the most common renewable green energy source that is usually produced using photovoltaic cells that capture sunlight and turn it into electricity. Wind power. Wind power is particularly suited to offshore and higher altitude sites. Wind energy uses the power of the flow of air around the world to push turbines that then generate electricity. Hydropower, also known as hydroelectric power, this type of green energy uses the flow of water in rivers, streams, dams, or elsewhere to produce energy. Geothermal power. This type of green power uses thermal energy that has been stored just under the Earth's crust. Biomass. Biomass power plants use wood waste, sawdust, and combustible organic agriculture waste to create energy. While the burning of these materials releases greenhouse gas, these emissions are still far lower than those petroleum based fuels. So biofuels is connected somewhat from biomass that rather than burning biomass as mentioned above, these organic materials can be transformed into fuel such as ethanol and biodiesel.
Of class 11B here you to present my topic of artificial intelligence. Our life is a modern age depend largely on computers. It is most impossible to think about life computers. We need computers in everything that we use in our daily life. So it becomes very important to make a computer intelligent so that our lives becomes easy. Artificial intelligence uh, is the theory and senses such as virtual perceptions, uh, and translation between languages. Artificial intelligence has brought a revolution in the world of technology. Thank you.
Brain that create machines. The ability of machine to think like a human being is termed as artificial intelligence. This is in contrast to the natural intelligence of human and animals. With artificial intelligence, machine perform functions such as learning, planning, and problem solving. It is probably the fastest growing development in the world of technology and innovation. Man invented computers to ease his task. The growth and revelation in computer knowledge developed by leaps and bounds reduced time taken to perform tasks as much more. India has the best technology enabled innovations, production, and incubation centers in the world. Our classroom are technology enabled, market rely on technology, railways, buses, and airplane drives on technological fast ways. India is doing big business in both the software and hardware part of significantly impacted on the whole of population. Technology and its growth has given very good and higher benefit. Intelligence was to create human-like system that could actually help humans to a great extent. The intelligence built within a robot is far greater than a normal human intelligent system, but it is a sound recognition, speech recognition, etc. They have been very truthful at
Intelligence.
every step.
Artificial intelligence is definitely a touchy subject for the human race. The very mention of the term conjures up the image of human race or eradicated the inferior species altogether. For some, connotation of artificial intelligence attacks the very core of the human spirit, the pride of our race. The very thought of intelligent computer uh, that is more likely superior to our own brains. Myself, who considered anti-AI, do not deny the possibility such as described in the two scenarios. However, the notion of computer evolving. When we begin to talk about artificial intelligence on this level, the meaning of term changes dramatically. The issue raises when serious objection, it becomes down to the question of the differences between computers and humans. To truly be considered level of human, A being must first be able to take all the input decisions obviously. A computer is quite good at doing this. Let's look at the nature of input. Sure, the computer can handle numbers and compare results to the predefined standards of rights and wrong. We see then the reality, the difference between supporters of artificial intelligence, those that labored to be in opposition are not drastic in it may seem misunderstanding of meaning of the term. The ones that is established the beliefs about human nature, not about the technical difficulties. Undoubtedly, the work will be continue in both areas of artificial intelligence, and most likely to the best versions of AI will be realized in the near future. However, I have stated above, I believe the quest only result in the realization that there is something which human cannot do. Thank you.
Good morning, I Disha of class 11th. Good morning, I Disha of class 11th B is here to present my views on the topic artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the computer science that emphasizes the development of intelligence machines thinking and working like humans, which involves consciousness and emotions. Artificial intelligence is an interdisciplinary science with multiple approaches, but advancements in machine learning and deep learning are creating a paradigm shift in virtually every sector of the technology. Artificial intelligence was founded as an academic discipline in 1955 and in the years since has experienced several waves of it falls under two broad categories. First is narrow artificial intelligence and second is artificial general intelligence. Narrow artificial intelligence. This kind of artificial intelligence operates simulation of human intelligence. Few examples are Google search, Alexa, self-driving cars, etc. Artificial general intelligence, also artificial intelligence we see in the movies like robots. To sum it up, many experts believe artificial intelligence could solve major challenges and crisis situations. It would completely change the way we view
Nancy
our
Yadav
world.
of class 11B is here to speak on the topic artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence basically refers to the ability of a machine or a computer program to think and learn. It is probably the fastest growing development in the world of technology and innovations. There are many types of artificial intelligence which help us in our daily life as well as in the forward. Like reactive machines, these machines can react to the situations. Limited memory, these artificial intelligence systems are capable of using past experience to inform the future ones. A theory of mind, this refers to understand the others and self-awareness. Artificial intelligence also helps us in healthcare. Companies are trying to develop technologies for quick diagnosis. It helps in business, which significantly save time and effort. It is also helping in the education myself by saying that artificial intelligence is the theory of development and comparators which imitates the human intelligence and senses, such as visual, speech recognition, decision making, and differences between language. Artificial intelligence has got a revolution in the world of technology.
Today, I,
Thank
Neha
you.
Yadav of class 11B, is here to present my views on artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence refers to the intelligence of machine. This is in contrast to the natural intelligence of humans and animals. With artificial intelligence, machines could perform functions such as learning, planning, reasoning, and problem solving. Artificial intelligence is the simulation of human intelligence by machine. It is probably the fastest growing development in the world of technology and innovation. However, many experts believe AI could solve major challenges and crisis situations. Artificial intelligence is categorized into four types: reactive machines, limited memory, theory of mind, and self awareness. AI has significant use in healthcare. Companies are trying to develop technology for quick diagnosis. AI would efficiently operate on patient without human supervision. Artificial intelligence in business would efficiently save time and effort. There is an application of robotic automation to human business tasks. AI can greatly increase the rate of work in manufacturing. Manufacture of huge number of products can take place with AI. Artificial intelligence would completely change the way we view the world. With AI, the future seems intriguing and exciting. Thank you.
Recognition, decision making, and translation between languages. Artificial intelligence had brought a revolution in the world of technology. It was introduced by John Carthy in 1956, a stimulus that manufacture machines. The core problem of artificial intelligence, including programming computer for certain traits such as knowledge, reasoning, problem solving, perception, learning, planning, ability to manipulate and move object. So it is concluded that
Okay, Shivam, you can speak now. Thank you.
Good morning, one and all present here. My name is Shivam Tripathi and I am from class 11A1. My topic is artificial intelligence. First of all, I would like to start with what is artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science dealing with simulation of intelligent behavior in computers, or the study of computer system that attempts to model and apply the intelligence of human mind. Now next comes the uses. We use them to make calls, send messages, set reminders, find some place, recognize music, etc. by simply asking them. Google, Siri, and Cortana are all intelligent digital personal assistants. Now we come to its history. In 1950, English mathematician Allen wrote a landmark paper titled Computing Machinery and Intelligence that rose a question, can machine think? Further work came out of a 1956 workshop at Dartmouth sponsored by John McTay. In proposal for that workshop, he coined phrase a study of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence have taken many shapes and forms over recent years. Siri, Cortana, video game characters, GPS, voice recognition, robotics, etc. While Google has been a major play in artificial intelligence deep learning. Now we come to challenges faced by artificial intelligence such as computing powers, tolerance power, intuitive powers, judging power, etc. In future, we can see more development such as self-driving cars, improved medical cares and treatments. It also open up doors to future exploration and etc. Now we move on to pros and cons of artificial intelligence, such as precision and accuracy, space exploration, use of mining process. It can do laborious tasks, manages records, lack of emotion, and if it will goes on the wrong hand, it will cause destruction. It also responsible for unemployment, lack of common sense and imagination. Finally, we can say that the artificial intelligence is the intelligence of machine and branch of computer science that aims to create it. Artificial intelligence textbook defines it as a field where intelligent agent is a system that perceives its environment and takes action that minimizes the changes of system. Thank you.
Okay.
Today I am here to express my views on topic artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think like human and mimic their action. The term may also be applied to machines that exhibit traits associated with a human mind, such as learning and problem solving. The ideal characteristic of artificial intelligence is its ability to rationalize and take action that have best chance of achieving a specific goal. Artificial intelligence is based on the principle that human intelligence can be defined in a way that machine can easily mimic it and execute tasks from the most simple to those that are even more complex. As technology advances, previous benchmark that defines artificial intelligence become outdated. The application of artificial intelligence are endless. The technology can be applied to many different sectors and industries. Thank you.
Thank you, Ankur. You have done very well. Thank you very much.
Good morning. I'm Preeti Yadav of 11th Able. I'm going to speak on the topic artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence refers to the intelligence of machines. This is the contrast to the natural intelligence of the human and animals. With artificial intelligence, the machines perform the functions such as the learning, playing, reasoning, and problem solving. Artificial intelligence is the stimulations of the human intelligence by the machines. It is probably the faster growing development in the world of technology and the innovations. Artificial intelligence can solve the major challenges and the crisis situations. Artificial intelligence has the significant used in the healthcare. The companies are trying to develop the technologies for the quick diagnosis. Artificial intelligence would efficiently operate and the patients without the human supervision. The such technologies surgeries are the already taking place. Another excellent healthcare technology in IBM veteran, artificial intelligence in the business would sufficiently save the time and the efforts. There is an applications of the robotic automations of the human business task. Uh, the machines learning algorithms help in the better serving customers. The chatbot provide the immediate response and the service to the customers. Artificial intelligence is certainly make the educations more effective. Artificial intelligence technology, it can discover the needs of the students. It can adopt according to their needs. Artificial intelligence taught provides the study to the students. Also artificial intelligence can automate gradients with which results in saving a lots of the time. Artificial intelligence can greatly increase the rate of working in manufacturing. Artificial manufacturing is the huge number of the product can take place with artificial intelligence. The entire product process can take place without the human intervention. A lots of time and the effort is saved. To sum up, the artificial intelligence look all set to be the future of the world. The experts believe the artificial intelligence would certainly become a part of the human life soon. Artificial intelligence will completely change the way we view our world. Artificial intelligence, the future seems more exciting. Thank you.
Okay, Shreya, you can start now. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Shreya Tiwari of class 11 AM and I am here to share my views on the topic artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence refers to the intelligence of machines. This is in contrast to the natural intelligence of humans and animals. It is the probably fastest growing development in the world of technology and innovation. There are various types of artificial intelligence. First of all, the categorization of artificial intelligence is into four types. The first one is reactive machines. These machines can react to situations. A famous example can be Deep Blue, the IBM chess program. Most noteworthy, the chess program won against Gary Kasparov, the popular chess legend. Furthermore, such machines lack memory. These machines certainly cannot use past experience to inform future ones. It analyzes all possible alternatives and chooses the best one. The second is the limited memory. These systems are capable of using past experiences to inform future ones. A good example can be self-driving cars. Such cars have decision-making systems. If I talk about the third type, it is theory of mind. This refers to understand others. Above all, this means to understand that others have their beliefs, intentions, desires, and opinions. However, this type of AI does not exist yet. Fourth type is self awareness. This is the highest and most sophisticated level of artificial intelligence. Such systems have a sense of self. Furthermore, they have awareness, consciousness, and emotions. Obviously, such type of technology does not yet exist. This technology would certainly be a revolution. Thank you.
Okay, Akash, so you can start now. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Akash. I am of class 11th Heaven. Today, I am going to express my views on artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the ability of computer program on machine to think and learn. It is already being used in many fields, such as in video games, in hospitals, etc. Its advantages are it reduces the wastage of time. By that, human can be engaged in some other entertainmentful work. It remembers the things that a human should remember. By that, it reduces the stress of remembering more things. Its disadvantages are it makes us lazy. It may completely change the environment. There will be no more emotions in friendships, etc. Artificial intelligence can make education more efficient. It can greatly increase the rate of work in manufacturing. Experts believe that artificial intelligence would become a part of human life soon. And with artificial intelligence, the future seems exciting. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Devansh Trivedi of class 11th AM. I'm going to present my views on artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the theory and development of computers which imitate human intelligence and senses, such as visual perception, speech recognition, decision making, and translation between languages. Artificial intelligence has brought a revolution in the world of technology. Artificial intelligence refers to the intelligence of machines. This is the contrast to the natural intelligence of humans and animals. With artificial intelligence, machines perform functions such as learning, planning, reasoning, and problem solving. Most noteworthy, artificial intelligence is the simulation of human intelligence by machines. It is probably the world's fastest growing development in the world of technology and innovation. Furthermore, many experts believe AI could solve major challenges and crisis situations. AI can certainly make education more efficient. AI technology can discover the needs of students, and it can adapt according to their needs. AI tutors provide study help to students. Also, AI can automate grading, which result in saving a lot of time. To sum it up, artificial intelligence look all set to be future of the world. Experts believe AI would certainly become a part of a parcel of human life soon. AI would completely change the way we or work. With artificial intelligence, the future seems is indistinguished and exciting. Thank you.